Hey everybody, this is Chris with OPSET here with a few tips on how to get your Diamond Assault Rifles. To unlock Diamond Assault Rifles, you first have to unlock gold camos for every single assault rifle. Now to do that, you simply do all of the camo achievements. These achievements basically consist of 100 headshots to unlock the first several, then 10 long shots, 50 kills with 5 attachments equipped, and then 50 kills with no attachments equipped, as well as several double kills and bloodthirsties. So before we can do any of the other achievements, we first have to get 100 headshots with the assault rifle. The only trick to this is to use the high caliber attachment. It is the most important thing for getting headshots and will make getting headshots with all of the rifles that much easier. Once you're using high caliber, it's simply a matter of going for headshots. Sometimes this is as easy as trying to keep your aim right around head level or understanding the spread of the weapon so that you can get headshots on the second or third shot. Now this will take a while. You need 100 kills, so it'll take several games. So I recommend just playing normally and making sure to include high caliber as part of your loadout. After completing all of your headshots, you'll unlock the other achievements you need to get. There is going to be an optimal order to do those in. When getting your 100 headshots, hopefully you've leveled your gun up enough that you have 5 attachments and an optic unlocked. And that's going to be the first achievement we're going to try and do. Before starting this, make sure that A, your weapon is leveled up enough that you have 5 attachments you can put on there. Specifically, you want to make sure you have the suppressor and the Varic sight. Also make sure your character is leveled up enough that you have access to Primary Gunfighter 1, 2, and 3. If you're not there yet, I recommend you move on to another weapon, try to get your headshots there while you level up a little higher to make sure you have all the required wildcards. Once you get there, you're going to want to use 5 attachments and an optic. This means that you will have no perks, no secondaries, nothing else. You will only have a primary weapon with an optic and 5 attachments on it. The reason we do this first is because we're trying to combine 50 kills with 5 attachments along with 10 long shots. So of the 5 attachments, you want to make sure you have the Varic sight and the suppressor equipped. The reason we do this is because both the Varic sight and the suppressor reduce the distance the game requires to qualify as a long shot. That means with the Varic sight zoomed out and the suppressor on your weapon, you have to shoot a shorter distance for the game to qualify it as a long shot. And it'll make it much easier to get those 10 long shots. And if you do this while also having 5 attachments on your gun, that's going to combine those 2 achievements and you're not going to have to do them separately. Then once you've completed both 10 long shots and 50 kills with 5 attachments, you can move on to the 50 kills with no attachments. At this point, it would be perfectly fine to go ahead and prestige your weapon. That way you can get that extra experience for prestiging your weapon while you're doing this achievement. And I would just use it like normal, put as many perks, secondaries, whatever you'd like on your build, run around with the weapon with no attachments, and just play until you get 50 kills. With any luck, once you've gotten your 10 long shots, your 50 kills with 5 attachments and an optic, and your 50 kills with no attachments, you will have already gotten your 5 double kills and your 5 bloodthirsties. If for some reason you have not gotten your double kills or bloodthirsties, just make the best build you can with that weapon and play as normal. Then once you've completed all of these achievements, you will have unlocked gold for that particular rifle, and it's time to move on to a new one. It's going to be easier to do this with some rifles versus the others. That's going to be different for every player. But if you keep these same ideas in mind, it'll make it a lot easier and a lot quicker to get through them all. So just to recap very quickly, use high caliber when you're going through the 100 headshots. Then, when you're doing 5 attachments, make sure to use the Varic sight zoomed out and the suppressor so that you can get your 50 kills with 5 attachments and your long shots at the same time. Then if you want to, prestige your weapon afterwards when you're doing no attachments. And then just play as normal, trying to finish off those double kills and those bloodthirsties. I do hope this helps as you go for Diamond Assault Rifles and move closer to that Dark Matter camo. This has been Chris with OPSET, and we'll see you next time.